So, we returned to Cajon Pass once again, ever since that Southern Pacific 7551 East derailed alongside Duffy Street in San Bernardino. But the locals wondered, what if another train ran down the same grade? But unfortunately, those rumors would be true. On December 14th, 1994, early in the morning, a Union Pacific coal train had just rode down the Cajon Pass and was stopped at a signal to wait for another train to roll by. This train would consist of 3 locomotives, one in the front, 2 at the back, which were behind the UP was the Santa Fe intermodal train that just left a yard, which consists of 4 engines, which were while the Union Pacific coal train is waiting on the signal, they hear something on the radio that makes their blood run cold. Come in, UP helpers! Come in, UP helpers! Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher to Santa Fe 576 West, over. UP helpers, get off your train! Helpers, get off your train! You got a train coming your way! Santa Fe Cajon dispatcher to Santa Fe 576 West, over. 576 West! Are you the one that's in emergency? Over. Yes, we are. What is your speed now? Over. 40, 40, 50. The Santa Fe engine had lost its brakes on the pass, and none of the emergency brakes are helping slow the train down. Then the dispatcher asked the Union Pacific if they could violate the red signal about the Runaway Santa Fe to get far away as possible. We're coming on out. Let's get some speed. Let's go. Then the dispatcher passes the word to the Union Pacific about the Runaway Santa Fe. They realized there was nothing to get out of the way. Coal train helpers, get off the power! Get off the power! Coal train is in emergency at Cajon. What they did not realize, there was no time to get out of the way. So instead, the Union Pacific helper crew jumped off their train alongside with the Santa Fe crew. Then disaster strikes. Emergency! There's a big ball of fire! Go ahead, over. Get an emergency person as soon as you can. They just hit the rear end of this train. Is this the head end of 9450? It's the head end of 50, and we can see a ball of fire. Get some emergency personnel out here. Okay, we got an emergency on the way now. The 2 trains collide at 5:12 a.m. The force of the impact causes the SD-40-2s to be run into the dirt, while the Santa Fe engines had ruptured their fuel tanks and burned. As well, intermodal containers had followed the train, causing them to be crushed over top. The 911 calls were received from the call from the dispatcher, who were in radio with Santa Fe and Union Pacific. They arrived onto the scene around 5:22 a.m. They fight the fire for hours. In the end, all 4 Santa Fe engines were damaged beyond repair and scrapped, as well as the helper units from Union Pacific's coal train, as well as the 5 intermodal containers that were crushed. 30 years had passed since the accident. There's 3 more disasters to go. See you later. Goodbye.